Hello. I just kind of wanted to talk for a little bit, so if it is okay, I would like to talk to you. I've been trying to film this video for probably 45 minutes, but I got the hiccups. So I obviously couldn't film when I keep hiccuping because that would cause a lot of jump scares, and I know that, you're watching this to relax, so you don't need to get lots of jump scares with me randomly hiccuping. So I don't think I have the hiccups anymore. If I randomly start hiccuping again, I will edit them out, so don't worry. You're not gonna get any random jump scares, I promise. I filmed a video before this and I was hiccuping, so I tried to drink some of this. I didn't go to this deliberately, it was just my drink that I was already drinking, but I don't know if that helped because it's fizzy. But I'm a very slow drinker and I've had this open for a long time, so it's basically flat by now anyway, so I think that it's okay. I have a lot to talk about that I wanted to talk about today. If you've watched any of my other videos, literally any of them, you will have probably heard me complain about being unemployed. I'm quite vocal about my annoyances. In every single video I either complain about my hair being damaged or me being unemployed and struggling financially. I know it's probably really annoying to watch and I've been trying to stop mentioning it, but I am no longer unemployed. I'm very happy. I had a job interview a few days ago, and as soon as I finished the job interview, the person who's interviewing me told me that because it's a seasonal contract, it's only a seasonal one, so it ends in January, but it's better than nothing. She said that she just tells people if they've got the job kind of immediately, and I got the job. I'm very happy. Like I said, it's only a seasonal contract, but that is okay because my plan is to just take loads and loads of overtime, as much as I can, for those months, and then, hopefully have enough money saved up afterwards to keep me going until I get another one. She also says that there is a chance that it can become a permanent role afterwards, but it's only if it is that has that role opened up. If they don't need anyone else, they're not gonna just give it to you even if you're really good at the job, so I'm just going to assume that that's not a possibility so that I don't start relying on the income. But I'm very happy. I was really nervous about job interviews. I think job interviews are the worst. I think that I'm quite good at talking in a professional manner, but still, when I was in the job interview, when I was going to the job centre, the lady who I was designated said that my accent sounds professional, so apparently that's a pro. Thank you, I appreciate that. I live in an area where my accent is a little bit posh compared to the others. I don't really think my accent sounds very posh, but just because of the area I'm in, I've somehow adapted a very different accent, and that kind of makes me stand out a little bit. I don't know how I developed this accent, because I mainly watched American TV, I'm sure a lot of people did in the UK, and I don't know, I went to this one drama group growing up, and a lot of rich kids went there, and my mum she worked for it, so I got it at a very discounted rate. I think that I might have actually got to go for free. Don't quote me on that, I think that's wrong, but my mum thinks that I got my accent from there, so yeah, that was a little bit random. I'm sorry. Just a little bit of lore for you. I don't think my accent helped me in the interview though. I just have to wait for them to send my contract over because I need HR to process my application, and then I will start working maybe next Sunday, and I'm very, very happy about that. Yay. I also wanted to mention this one thing that happened to me the other day, and it's like so random. Right, I have loads of tarot cards. Also, I just realised I have been talking for 7 minutes and my hiccups have not come, so my hiccups are gone. I'm very happy about that. Back to the tarot cards. I have tarot cards and I don't know if I believe in them. I just think that they're really fun, and I'm kind of in the middle with a lot of beliefs. Like, I kind of believe in nothing, but I'm open to everything. So I have tarot cards, and I normally just like use them when I'm having like a bad day, and I was having a bad day the other day, so I was like, oh, tarot cards, give me good news, and they did not give me good news. I took the card out and I was like, oh, I don't want that one, so I put it back and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take another one out, and I did the shuffling and I put it out. I got the exact same card again, and I was like, oh my god, come on. It was like something about like arguments are gonna happen with close friends, and I did like a weekly one, and they said that was gonna happen on Saturday, and I have plans on Saturday with my best friend, and I was like, nuh-uh, I do not want to argue with my best friend on Saturday, so I'm gonna just take a different card. And then I got it again, and then I put it back and I was like, oh, okay, come on. And I took one out, and then it says like, you are refusing to face what's in front of you, and I was like, oh, come on. I still don't know if I believe in it, but that was really funny. That was a funny coincidence, if it was a coincidence, or if it's real, I don't know, but either way, that kind of shocked me. I will let you know if I do argue with my friends on Saturday. I hope not, because we're both quite non-confrontational, so I don't see how that's gonna happen, but fingers crossed that doesn't happen. I'll let you know. I'll update you. Speaking of Saturday, I'm very excited because I'm going to see the Wild Robot movie. I don't know if any of you have seen the trailer for that, but it's like made by the same, I don't know if it's like, it's linked to the same creators as How to Train Your Dragon, I think. I've seen, when I went to see the new Joker movie in the cinemas, I saw that trailer, and it was a really random trailer to put in front of the Joker too, because isn't the Joker like an R-rated, was it a 15? I don't know, but either way, it was a little bit random to have like a kids movie play in front of that trailer, but it was there, and it looked so cute. The movie is about this robot who like gets somehow lost in the forest on their own, and then it like runs into this like little goose, I think, or is it a duck? I'm not sure. I think it's a goose, and it like the robot becomes the goose's mother, and then it like learns how to grow, and I'm very excited because it looks so cute. It reminds me a lot of like a Studio Ghibli movie, that it gives the same kind of vibe as a Studio Ghibli movie, so I'm very excited about that. And then after that, I'm going to a brat club night, which is, the energies and the vibes of those two things are very different, but it's going to be a great night, and if there are arguments, it will ruin that a bit, so let's hope that does not happen. What else can I yap about? There's something. Oh my goodness. Another reason why I have seen the Wild Robot all over the place is because I've been playing a lot of Obbys on Roblox. Because I have a reason. I'm not just randomly playing Obbys on Roblox, but if you do, then like props to you. I get it. They're entertaining. But it's because I've been getting into audiobooks recently. This is all related to the Wild Robot, don't worry, just bear with me. I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks recently. I am dyslexic, and I find that reading just takes up a lot of energy. I like read one paragraph over and over again, and then I get like, because reading is so difficult, it like makes me kind of zone out, and then I just don't take it in. So I don't read books, but I really want to, because all of the stories that I've heard, I have a lot of friends who read, and they all tell me stories, and then they sound so intriguing, and I want to be able to hear them. So I've only now started listening to audiobooks because a lot of them are included in my Spotify premium. So I've been listening to audiobooks, and I need to do something with my hands while I'm listening. I can't just listen to them. I need to be doing something else as well. But the thing that I'm doing as well can't be so mind using that I like zone out from the audiobook. So I've been starting to do Obbys at the same time, because like easy ones. And if you don't know what an Obby is basically like you have to get a person over loads of different obstacle courses, and you can kind of zone out and just like let your fingers do the work. So that's what I've been doing, and I've been playing this one Obby while I was listening to this one audiobook, and it for some reason just had loads and loads of adverts for the Wild Robot on it, and not like cute adverts, like the obstacle course was in the middle, and then there was just like loads and loads of screens around playing the trailer all at once, and I was like, weirdly that made me want to see the movie less. I'm still going to see it, but I was like, this is just annoying. This isn't like the cute kind of advertising, which is that really a thing? I think so, but what if there is cute advertising? It was not it, so I don't know. And that was a little bit strange. But anyway, I am so interested by the audiobook selection they have on Spotify. I'm like so excited to listen to them all. I started out with The Chronicles of Narnia, and I know I'm aware that is like a kid's book series, but I love nostalgia so much. Like I'll go and watch like my childhood shows on the odd occasion, you know. I love nostalgia so much, and I have a lot of nostalgia surrounded The Chronicles of Narnia, especially The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, which I know is like the most famous one, but it's because I used to watch this BBC like version of it, because I know that The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, Narnia, was made into like a Disney movie. The BBC, which is like the most famous, like it's British, right? If you don't know what the BBC is, it's redone it as well in the 1980s, so like before Disney, and I acknowledge now that the filming of it and the costumes and the animation were a bit trash, but I love it so much. So I watched that one. I know this is like I'm rambling a lot and it's probably not making much sense, but this is how my brain works. I jump around a lot, but basically I've been watching that for nostalgia, and I was like, I'm gonna see if there's any audiobooks for it. So I went on Spotify, and Spotify has all of the Chronicles of Narnia audiobooks, so I've been listening to those. I'm very excited to get to the Silver Chair one, because that was my favourite. Growing up, my mum used to read me the books before bedtime, and the Silver Chair was my favourite. I have very vivid memories of it. Like, I have watched the movie, but it's just my imagination, because I have a very vivid imagination. So I'm very excited to get to that one, but I can't just go skip around. I gotta listen to them in order. So I'm on the third one at the moment. I forgot what it's called. It's like The Boy and the Horse or something. Was it The Horse and the Boy? It's got a horse and a boy in it, so it's something like that. But I'm enjoying them a lot, but I'm finding it very difficult to stick with my journey of listening to them all, because I found that there is an audiobook of Good Omens, which has got all the cast in it from the TV show, and I want to listen to it so bad because I love Good Omens with my whole heart. I love it so much. I in fact have the book already, and I tried reading it. I was that dedicated with my love of Good Omens that I tried to read the book. It did not work out. I got halfway through and I was like, I can't do this anymore. So I just kind of stopped. But now there's an audiobook and it has Michael Sheen and David Tennant in it. So I'm very, very, very happy about that. And I want to listen to it so bad. But no, I'm forcing myself to listen to the Narnia ones beforehand. Speaking of Good Omens, if you haven't watched that show, you really need to. It's so good. I don't know what to dress up as for Halloween, and I'm thinking that I want to do Crowley, like gender bent Crowley, even though Crowley doesn't really have a gender anyway, because Crowley is a demon, and the author has said that they're all kind of genderless beings. Crowley, if you don't know, is David Tennant, and if you don't know who David Tennant is, you need to do research. He's an icon. I love him. But the character has red hair and kind of wears black, has like a snake tattoo on the side, and wears like round sunglasses because his eyes are like snakes, so he has to wear sunglasses to hide it from everyone else. And I think that might be a good one for me because one, I love this like Good Omens so much, and two, I'm thinking of re-dyeing my hair red anyway, so it kind of, I wouldn't really have to buy anything apart from the sunglasses, and I'm a cheap person, so if I can save money, I'll do it. I was going to do one of Lady Gaga's looks from her music video for Telephone featuring Beyonce. Specifically, if you know the one, it's the one where she has cans as rollers in her hair, but I'd have to do a lot of DIY for that one, so I think that one's a lot easier. I will probably be dyeing my hair red again soon. This was originally red, if you can believe it. It's very faded. I have been like dyeing my hair red for like years now. I think it might be like 3 years, and I feel like it, I feel most happy when I have red hair. But I accidentally bleached my hair once. Don't ask, but I accidentally bleached my hair once. So when my red hair fades, it like fades into this really light colour. And I do really like this colour. But I know eventually I'll go back to red anyway. And Crowley has red hair, so it kind of fits. But honestly, I don't know if I will be bothered to dye my hair red because dyeing my hair is a lot of effort because I do it myself with box dye, which I know is just making my hair more damage, but I don't have the money to get it done in a salon because it is very expensive. I don't like that. So I'll probably be dyeing it myself, but it takes a lot of energy and I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I dyed my hair a lot when I was in university, and I stained a lot of the walls. I'm really bad at dyeing my hair and keeping it like contained, because whenever I dye my hair, dye goes everywhere no matter how hard I try. So that's not good. The last thing I wanted to say before I finish this, because I've already been talking for 20 minutes and I'm very doubtful that anyone is still actually watching. But if you are, I love you very much. But going back to Good Omens, I just have one thing to say, because I actually have a signed book by Neil Gaiman. I think that's how you pronounce his name. If you do not know who he is, he's actually, he also is a creator of Coraline. But I actually have a signed book, my Good Omens script book, because I have the normal book and I also got the script book, because when I was going through my huge hyperfixation of it, I found this script book on Amazon for only £2, and it's a paperback, flimsy paperback for £2, and I was like, oh my god, yes please. So I bought it because I had free delivery and everything, and I got it, and they sent me the wrong one. Instead of this like flimsy paperback script book, they gave me a hardcover signed version that I checked on their page and is meant to cost like £250, and I paid £2 for it. I didn't say anything. I didn't mention that they made a mistake, so I have that signed book and I'm very happy. I'm very happy about it. I brag to everyone I know about it. If I meet anyone who also is a fan of Good Omens, I'm like, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a little story. So very happy about that. I was meant to be tapping this whole time. I brought this specifically to tap on it while I talked, but I got a bit too into it and I forgot to tap, so there you go. That's your little sorry. So I think I'm going to end my yapping here. I could yap for hours, but I don't think you'd watch that, so thank you very much for watching. If you're still here, I love you very much.